Wow, we have some early birds. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to some. I am busy right now cutting some die cuts out of chipboard. So you might see the table shaking in it. Hello, ladies. Those didn't cut all the way through, so I'm going to re-roll it. So what are you guys doing this morning? Anybody? Oh, you're having coffee, got up late? I was up trying to figure out what I wanted to do today, and I'm working on steampunk stuff, grungy stuff right now, and so I figured I'd go ahead and continue on with it and make a canvas for the auction. So why the heck not? Change it up a little bit. I'm using chipboard, like real light chipboard, real thin. Things that you can cut with your dies. Because I gotta have stuff to put on the canvas, right? I gotta cut some for this journal that I'm doing, so why not do two birds with one stone, right? Since steampunk and grunge is in right now, I figure why not join the crew and do. Only thing about this big kit candle is it wants to come loose. I don't have the Allen wrench to tighten it up that it came with. I don't know where it went. It's in the land of beyond. I think that'd be enough. Because I have some of those little buttons that I used. Oh, ooh! Did you get some? Sounds interesting. I'm using my Tim Holtz gears. I need to get some different ones, you know, like different shapes. I just don't know where to get the different kinds of shapes. I'm kind of limited to where I can shop for them. Come on out of there, you. Oh, no wonder you didn't cut all the way through. They're in packages, but next time they are on sale. No, next time they are on sale. Ooh. Well, when you do, cut me out some. I want some. Okay, come out of that chipboard. There we go. Oh. Put these down in the floor, or this cutter. I gotta get me some new plates. They are warped something fierce. They're like, shoo. But I keep them in the machine to keep them flat, but they just seem to still want to go. They want to turn. Right now I'm going to be like poking the holes out of the chipboard, out of all the dies that I cut. So we can sit here and chitter chat while the chat room becomes full, hopefully. I have very little gesso, so I'm going to be using slot gesso and black paint to do the background of the canvas. And the canvas is nothing more but a priority mail box that I've cut to an 8x10 size. Oh, I think everybody's asleep because Stacy was on earlier. I didn't talk. I was watching, but not talking. I drifted off to sleep. Because she's like my lullaby when I need to go to sleep. I just turn her on and I'm dead to the world. I was also looking on YouTube and the internet to see an easier way to do. You have metal and chipboard gears? Ooh. I mean, I'm going to be using these little buttons that I found at Walmart, but they're gears, and there's a whole pack of them, and I've barely dented. Me and Ray's barely dented the surface of them, so I'm going to be using some of those on there. But I'm not going to be using regular hot glue. I'm going to be using some Sure Bonder glue. Because Sure Bonder, I know, holds. And so I had to empty out my glue gun and stick that stick in there and wait until it came all the way down for it. I don't want anything falling off. Because the glue originally I had was more of a quick tack type thing. So I emptied it out and put the Sure Bonder in there. In old Annie. Annie has seen better days. Uh-oh. I forgot to turn my sound down. Oops. There we go. I don't think this cut all the way through, and this piece is all boogered up, and it was one of my corners too. I think I might have to recut it. Yeah, because it didn't cut all the way through. I think the blade or the thing's getting dull, and I don't know how to sharpen up die cuts, the blades to cut. And I really like this because it goes really good on journals and things like that, you know, the die that looks like that. Or better yet, I've already cut one, the one that looks like that. That one's getting dull, and I really love it. I use it quite often. So, is anybody working on anything? Anything special? I decided to change up mixed media mashup because I really wanted to work on some other things, and plus Ray's going to be coming over. She's going to be working on something special, and we're going to be making some embellishments and things like that to go on the journals that we're making. So she's going to be coming over later. But right now she's a working. You're working on a Lhasa also? Awesome. I want to see that. Oh, come on, you. I don't want it ripping all the good grief. Oh, you're working on Spanky's ATC? I thought she was doing the tags. Lizzie's doing the ATC. Well, hey, Ray. Hey, Ray in the house. Speaking of Ray, and she shall appear. Are you crocheting, Mama? Oh yeah. Mama, if you're working on the crochet thing, Ray wants to know how you do those figurines, those animals. She doesn't know how to do those, and she's curious about them. Are you working? Oh, duh, that's a dog. Duh. I had an Emily moment. I give up. I'm going to end up breaking that. I'm going to have to cut another one. Ow! I had an Emily moment. Oh, that one didn't cut all the way through either. My God. My blades are getting dull. I'll just have to just use what I got. Hey. Slowly. People are slowly coming in. Slowly. It's a lazy day. Today is Friday. Yeah, she says crochet patterns are hard for her to follow. I like those, I mean, I'm not getting off subject here, but I like those printed cross stitch patterns. I like those printed cross stitch patterns because you don't necessarily have to follow the color guide and it's already printed on the fabric. And I don't have to worry about going, I can't see it. I can't see the holes. It's already printed on there. Because my eyesight's getting kind of bad. I have my glasses hanging right here. Well, you can see right here. My glasses are right here. Yeah, they are easier. Yes, I agree. So whenever I see one, I try and get it, but I don't have very many right now. I'm working on one right now. Hopefully I'll get it finished before the auction. It's going to be a little pillow. I mean, it's not going to be very big. It's going to be like that big. Maybe an 8 by 10. It's really pretty though. If I don't get it done, I don't get it done. My mama's talking to you, Ray. My mom is really good at making things. Oh, I have not showed you guys Albert yet. Let me go get Albert. Hang on. This is a little animal that my mother made for me and sent it to me for Christmas because she knows that me and James Lee love owls. But this one is for me. And she made this for me for Christmas. And I named him while she was on the phone with me. And I named him Albert. So his name is Albert. And so, yeah, she crochets all kinds of things. And so, yeah, that's Albert. And he's a plush. I love him. Look, he's purple. Look at that. Albert says hi. So that is one of my mother's creations from a pattern that she followed. So, watch. Let his mama watch what he's doing. What she's doing. Albert don't want to sit up. There he goes. He's watching. And I found a cool Russian site. My bobbin, if anyone is interested. Cool. Yeah, I showed her something. I said, I want this. It's a certain tool that you can use to help punch holes in your paper for your journals. I showed it to her, and not more than what is it, an hour later? She said, I bought it. I was like, no, you're kidding. She's like, nope, I got it. It will make our lives so much easier. And so we'll play with it when it comes. We'll have to make a journal. What is it? Oh shucks. What was the name of it, Ray? I can't remember. I cannot remember for the life of me. I took a short nap and yeah, that short nap didn't do me no good. I done forgot. She'll put it in there. She'll tell. I think. We'll see. We'll see if she will. It was a oh shucks, man. Why is my brain just mush right now? I need coffee. I need definite coffee. Most definite. Dadgum. This old age is killing me. I'm just playing. I don't have any coffee made. I ain't stepped out of my nice warm bedroom since this morning. When I let James Lee out to go to work. I let him out of his cage. Ray, where are you? Where is that thing called that you got this morning? I was watching a Japanese bookbinding tool. Yes. Thank you. It is like it's got the handle of like a screwdriver, something similar to this, my awl. And what you do is you press down and it punches the holes without having to use an awl. And if you can't hold on to it, you just press down on it and it punches the holes. Really neat. It would help us a lot. Ray? It screws, sorry. It screws down, sorry, my bad. Ray would have to tell you the price on it. She got it on Amazon. She showed me a picture, but I can't remember what she said. I don't know if she can put a link in there or not to go to it, but she got it on Amazon. I need to start me one of those Amazon things where you get some kind of, things. Ugh. She said it was for $10.99 on Amazon. Affiliate link is what everybody's got. And how in the world you get an affiliate link, I don't know, because we're all the time getting and testing new stuff that y'all don't know about. Okay, this is the most tedious part of the whole entire deal with this. I'll get started here in a few. I know you guys are going to go check it out, see what we're talking about. Might have to test it out online, see if it works when it comes. I was going to. I found a Coptic stitch instruction thing on Wiki or something or other, Wiki, and I sent her the instructions, and it has pictures and very, very good instructions for the Coptic stitch, and I've just about got it up here. It's just doing it here is the problem. It's going to take some practicing to get that down, but whenever I get it down, y'all go see it, because you know whenever I learn a new stitch, I teach you. There's also another one that I sent Ray that was so easy. Now I can't remember. figure. And it is so easy. It is so easy. I have We Are Memory Keepers bookbinding tool, ordered it from Amazon also. Yeah, that's right. And we got the, well, she got the crocodile and the thing that Stacy uses to push the eyelets in. Well, I lost my eyelets here in this room somewhere. She brought it over yesterday. We were going to play with it. Yeah, I couldn't find it. Oh, hey, Vanessa? Did you change your name again? Or are you on your other account? Thank you for posting that. I've got just a little bit more to go, and then we will get started. I'm trying not to tear this up too bad. But it's going to be covered in black gesso anyhow, so I don't know why I'm worrying about it so much, but I just don't, I want it to look nice, because if it don't look nice, people ain't going to get it. Oh, you're on your other account? I wonder why it looks so different, but you are in blue, though. Oh, come on, come on. Just a little bit more to go, sweetheart. Just a little bit more. So has anybody ever heard of that, the Japanese, what was it, the Japanese, what did she say it was? Japanese, has anybody ever heard of that Japanese bookbinding tool thing that she's got ordered? Because I'd never seen it until I was watching a bookbinding, I'd never heard of it, never seen it until I was watching a bookbinding tutorial. And she used it, I think it was on Sea Lemon's tutorials. I followed what Grandma Lizzie said to do, was go check out Sea Lemon's channel. I was already subscribed to her, didn't realize it. I guess I had my bell quietened. And so I was already subscribed to her. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this one. So I went and looked, and I was looking. Guess what? She's right. She's got all kinds of, a notification for somebody to join the unicorns, and I can't get in there right now. Hopefully Pat will get them in. Because she's been getting them in there left and right like I have. Yeah. She's really good. She explains a lot. Now, there was one area that was very, very vague to me on one of her binding tutorials. But I went and looked, and I did some research, and it was explained. The mystery was solved. Oh. The mystery was solved. Oh. I'll get to you in a second. This one's getting on my nerves. Well, screw it. It's going in the scrap pile. Alright, so, things that you're going to need. Tool list. You're going to need some really nice strong glue. Sheer bonder. You're going to use E6000. Yeah. Sheer bonder and E6000 work the best, but if you've only got regular hot glue, should be fine. You're gonna need a canvas of some sort. I'm using a priority box label or priority box thing. I've already ripped it. I've got to straighten this edge up, but it's the size of an 8x10. We're going to be covering this in black anyway, so you won't see anything on this. Usually I use cardboard, but I don't have any cardboard. What? You say? Yeah, I'm out of cardboard, so I'm using what I got. You're going to need gears, black paint, a box of... I can get it open. I need a new box. a box of all kinds of metals and gorgeousnesses that I use for my steampunk stuff and my grungy stuff. So this is a treasure box, a treasure trove full of all kinds of metals and things like that. You never can have enough of that stuff, because guess what? You use it. And so I got it. Uh-oh. I'm not going to be able to get that set back down. Let it fall in. Black paint. Hang on a minute. Let me get my colors I use on steampunk stuff. I've got burnt umber. I've got bronze. I've got a Christmas green, which is going to be used to make a patina. Got black. 2 different color golds. I've got pure gold and antique gold. I've got a green color. Yeah, I know it's in the hallway. He took my cord. And then I've got a King's Gold. We're going to be using a lot of these paints, and we're not going to use much of them, but that's what we're going to be using. But the other heater's on, right? It's sitting in the living room pointed in here, so when you get here, it should be nice and cozy, I guess. We've had that heater on in the living room all night. No, he's not home. Oh, is Horatio home? Does that mean you can't come over? Level this back out. No, I won't be here till late. Huh? Oh, okay. Cool beans. Alright, so I leveled this out, made it into an 8x10 piece, and I'm going to be painting both sides. We're going to be painting it black. But anyway, the list of things that you need, I just told you, you don't need much. You can have old keys. You can have jewelry that's been busted. You can tear it apart. Do whatever you want with it. And my tools are in the other room if I need to take one apart. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put you guys down to the desk. That way we can get this started now that the preliminaries are over. But keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, I can't see everything. So if I miss your comment, please don't get mad at me. My moderators will holler at me. It's 50 degrees in your house. It's probably a little bit cooler than mine. It's cold in here. My hands are cold. I mean, literally cold. You can hardly feel the tips of my fingers. You can see where they're cold. They're red. It's cold. But anyway, we're going to come down to the desk. Alright. Hopefully my phone don't come out of the holder. Alright, so we're going to get started with some black paint. We're going to paint both of these sides here. I'm just going to paint it on. Now you can use any type of backing you want to. You can even use a real canvas. It's up to you. I just don't have. Well, I have a canvas somewhere in this room. Casper decides he wants to hide it from me. That's what I'm going to. Yep. We'll blame it on Casper. Oh, yeah, Ray, I found my beads. Finally. Now I can make my bohos. I got to sit down and make quite a bit of those soon. All right, we're going to get our heat gun and we're going to dry this. Right. Yeah, you would be in hospital. Well, Merry Christmas. Oh, really? Cooper helped me stay warm this morning. He's outside playing around on the lead. It's the warmest part of the day, so he's out in the sunshine. He's baking out there. You know the sun hits the backyard more during the day, so he's out there having fun. Hey, Judy. Long time no see. You ain't got to worry about the base being perfect because we're just going to cover this up. This is just basically for the backing, I guess. I tipped you guys. Look. That's for the base, sorry, not the backing. What am I talking about? Steampunk is basically a very open type of art because if you've got something that's just sitting around in your junk drawer, out, glue it down. Because those make the best pieces of artwork. Go dig in your junk drawer. And those are the best things. Because it's going to be covered up. You won't even guess what I used. Well, a lot of people, Sean bought my very first canvas, I believe, my Steampunk canvas, and it held a little bit of a meaning because when Cooper was a puppy, he liked to chew on electrical cords. Some of you already know about that. And as a memento on his very first chewed cord, I saved the end, you know, where it plugs in. I saved that, and I put it in a drawer. And I thought, why not use it? I mean, it's there. I'm not doing anything with it. So I glued that sucker down. Dog teeth and all, you know. Dog marks and dog chews, everything. And you know what? That sucker turned out pretty good. I had all kinds of stuff on there. So it goes to show you, you can use just about anything in a steampunk piece. Excuse me, my hands are cold, so I'm using the heat gun a little bit. Warm my little fingers up. gesso. I have black gesso, but I'm almost out. I've got to make a new batch, and it's down at the bottom. And you know, when you hit the bottom of a gesso barrel, yeah, you know, you got to get some more. You got to make some more, and that's my problem. I got to make some more. It's just I don't use a lot of black gesso on a very often basis, and so I don't make it very often. All right, now we have the base for our steampunk theme. I need to get my glue. Now I need to get my glue, and I'm gonna use good old Fabri-Tac, because Fabri-Tac glues down. It's basically like your hot glue in cold form, because I gotta glue these pieces down. And we want it to look nice. And this is going to be painted over and covered up a little bit, but this is just your base for your canvas. You got to put down your base, basically your background pieces, and then you go into layering your pieces, and when you know it, there we go. Too bad you can't move this Fabri-Tac into a smaller bottle. It would dry it. Fabri-Tac, the crafter's favorite cold glue, besides Aleene's. I decided to use this chipboard because it had a slight bigger bump than you would if you cut just regular die cuts out of cardstock. I should have cut more, but you know, it's just going to randomly place them down. No rhyme or reason where I'm sticking them. Come on. Come on. Get back down there. Should have cut some small ones, but I was running out of time. And don't worry if you get into a goopy mess. It's going to get covered up. That just adds texture to your artwork. I mean, the steampunk piece can take hours or it can take minutes. This depends on what your persona of steampunk is and what you like. I mean, I can do a piece in about an hour or so. But don't you do it. Don't you do it. I've done quite a few, so I can get her done. Get off my hands. You ever have so much glue on your hands, guys, that you can't feel what you're touching? Yeah. I do it all the time. Pepper tack is not only used for sewing, guys. It can be used for anything. Anything your heart desires. I learned today that you can make your own embossing powder or embossing paste. Basically, your texture paste out of baking soda or baking powder and glue and something else. I saved it, but I don't remember what the other ingredient was. There was 3 ingredients to it, and I can't remember the third one. Go figure. I got to tell you, and I can't remember. I was going to make some, but I fell asleep. I'll have to find that recipe. You can make it in small batches. It was a tablespoon of each one. Oh, shucks. Has anybody heard from Mary Brewer about her husband? I've not heard from Mary. I sent her a message and I hadn't received any word back. Has anybody heard from her? How he's doing? Oh, hi, Mama Wanda. Yeah, I know. I seen that too. Her dog passed a couple days after my Nala passed. I'm not. Yeah, it was sad. But, you know, it's the time where you gotta watch out for your kitties and your puppies. Love on them, give them love. I'm just going to make do with what I do have. Since that one didn't turn out. Shoot, it's just gonna get covered up anyway, so let's just use what we got here. It's for the background anyway. Alright, let's give that a second to tacky up and get my top on. Yeah, Emily Moments, yep. It was a 3-ingredient recipe, and I can't remember. And you can make it by the tablespoons, and it made quite a bit. Cornstarch, baking soda, and glue. I think that was it. I think that was the recipe. It was like a tablespoon of cornstarch, a tablespoon of baking soda, and some glue, PVA glue. think that was the recipe. Don't quote me on it. Do not quote me on it. I was watching a YouTuber do it this morning on a tutorial. Just making a canvas, and I think it was like 10 things you can do with gesso. Shoot, I think it was gesso, baking powder, and PVA glue. I'm not exactly sure. I'll really have to go back and watch that video. It's gonna drive me nuts now. Really gonna drive me nuts trying to figure out what it was, because I was gonna make some. Darn it! I wanted to give this thing texture, and I totally forgot about it. I got sidetracked. Let's give that a minute to dry. We've got our background. Alright, now I'm going to set this to the side, and we're going to go digging after I clean up my desk, because that's kind of like that. Get that glue off my fingers, because I can't feel nothing. See where it's stuck to my fingers? Oh, and that nail is broke. Well, shucks. Don't you hate it when you break a nail and it's one of your longer ones and it looks funny after you break it, because all the other ones are long sitting next to it, and then you gotta sit there and cut all of them off, and you cry every time you have to do it because your nails are so pretty, but that one just looks like the oddball out. Yeah. I've always been the oddball, but hey, you'll love me. Alright, one more brush with that. Alright, now let's go digging. Let's go digging in our treasure chest. What have we got in here? Let's see. What we got in here? Let's see. Yes. I can't use those. He kicked my butt. Those are the Monopoly pieces that he brought home. Yeah, can't use those. What is that? I don't even know. Let's see. Baby powder, water, white glue, and gesso. Is that what it is, Mama? Is that a recipe I gave you? My book's right up above me. But yeah. Ooh, look at that. That's a key head that's been broken off. Well, it's all in a big thing. So guess what? There's a washer. Let's see. There's a screw we can use. It's got a blunt end, so I don't have to worry about gluing it. This is the bag of stuff that I use whenever I go for shabby chic stuff, but some of this stuff can go for Steampunk as well. Like that right there. Pin that off. Come off of there. Oh, my hands are so hurt. So let's do this. Take that off. I bet you I could use that piece to glue that down. Yep. Y'all seeing all these goodies I'm pulling out? Mm-hmm. Oops. I don't have my pliers in here. Use that. There's the chain. Looks like an old little children's ring, but we can use that. Oh, that's a shabby chic. I can use that. There's a heart we can use. Ooh. I found an old little tiny clothespin or safety pin. Keys. Let's see what else do we have in here. Got some kind of a latch. Like that. No, sure. Ooh, that's neat. Got some little James Lee's the master at finding this kind of stuff. I tell him what I need, and he finds it for me. He's the master. He's a master plan, man. Oh, alright. Get it still in the box. That broke. There's some rusted chain already right there. Heck yeah, but I don't know how to get it off of there. Yeah, that's... Let's see. What else do we have here? All kinds of goodies. Go raid your husband's toolbox. Finds all kinds of things in it. There's an itty bitty itty tiny thimble. We'll leave it on that. Alright, let's work with what we got right here. And then we will see if we need anything else to put on here. No, I don't want silver. Let's do some bronze. Alright, now we have a little pile of goodies that we can use. going to figure out where we're going to put them. Give me that. Give it. Alright. Now we just start gluing down. Placing it and gluing it down. Yeah, zip it out. Y'all see? Yeah. It's hard to get the angle of this thing correct. There you go. You see what I'm doing. You hate it when that happens? It sounds like our mail lady. Don't think she stopped at my place of ooh, I know what I could do with that. Is that there? Do like a, yeah, that'd be pretty. That's some tiny rickrack right there on that. But we'll use the little thimble. Alright, that's hitting at about almost 7 o'clock. No, you don't do that. I have no clue who all's in here. Alright, just remind me, guys, that the four corners, I want these little gears sitting there. These little gears. So I'm going to go ahead and start gluing what I have down, and then I will and I'll go back and touch it where we've missed. Ah, come on. I wonder if it would come out if I had it glued down. The way it moved in there. I wonder. Oh, no. I don't want it to come out. I don't have any tiny cogs. No. my, that was hot. Oh. This is the fun parts where you're gluing everything down, hoping to God it will stay. But I did buy the good glue, and hopefully it does stay. Where did I have that? Oh, crud. Oh, well, I'll just put it there. And you're getting to play with all kinds of glue. Oh, don't glue my hand to that. My finger got stuck to it instantly. Don't worry about if you got all kinds of glue strings on your canvas, because that'll give it texture. Give it attitude is what I call it. It becomes part of the artwork. I think I've about got it all down. Nope, not all of it's down. Oh, my blonde had to go. I missed her. Alright, that's all light, all down. Now I can put what I have left down. I might have to just buckle down and glue that down. There we go. That stuff's down for the count. It ain't coming back up. I glued it down so good. That's why I like Surebonder glue. That other stuff just doesn't cut it. Oh, you dork. Let's see. Let's see if that'll dry and it'll form some kind of a stone in there. Yep, I want to go under there. think we may have a chipmunk or something in on our roof or something because I hear it. Alright. It's not going to sit up like I want it to. Let it sit for a minute. I think that's all the little doodads and bobs and bibs that I have on here. Let's let that dry for a second. Let's get this put up and then we'll put the coating on there. So this is what we have so far before all the paint goes on. I think I kind of like that. What y'all think for all the people who are in here? That's just the preliminaries. And that's on there. None of that's buzzing. It's not coming loose. I even got some jiggly parts in there that move. Alright, now like paint there. Actually, no. Let me see how much chisel I have. Yeah, I don't have much left at all. I still have yet to clean the rim around the black gesso. Alright. Now let's get her covered. Start covering every bit of that. Sorry if I keep hitting you. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's going to stick on top of that dish, so. Oh, well, we'll see. If not, we'll glue her down again. I'm going to get that first coat dry. A little warning, guys, if you use hot glue, don't stick your heat gun in one spot. Keep it moving because it will melt the glue and it'll move things around again. Let's go in for the second coat, guys. Oh, I gotta glue that down. It came loose, but you can hang loose for a minute. Thank you, Laura. I just seen your comment. Now this is the fast way of drying it, but I would suggest if you've got a lot of paint or gesso on your canvas that you leave it to set to dry overnight. But this is the quick way. Just don't remelt your glue and have things sliding like I did. I need to take the heat off of it because things are starting to melt, so let it give it a minute to cool off because that's a lot of heat. That is a lot of heat. While I'm waiting, I'm gonna glue down the pieces that kind of came loose while I was drying. There we go. Don't worry about the pieces that are chipped up. Black paint up underneath there melted. Alright, we're going to be going in with some colors. So if you've missed something, I really wouldn't worry about it. Put something else over top of it. Okay, give it a few more minutes to dry. So who all do we have in here? I see 10 peoples. Who is it that is here? I know Miss Laura's here. sis. I didn't realize you was in here. You lurking? Sis was lurking. You just come from work? Oh, you just came in? You've been busy? Ah. Well, you missed the painting and the gluing of down of things randomly out of the box. Out of the treasure boxes, I call it. Pirate's treasure. I'm here, was napping, about to leave. Alright, going to go get the snackables. I should be close to being finished by the time you get here. Sorry guys, I'm going to need my hands kind of clean for the next step that I do. So that's why I'm cleaning up my hands. Alright, now let's put this back up here. I'm going to go get some stuff to use. Paint. And what do I use? Good old makeup sponges that you can get at the Dollar Tree. Alright, let's pull all these goodies over here. Alright, now let me see what I can do. Alright, now I'm going to start off with the brown. It's very, very runny. I don't know if it'll show up or not, but we will give this a go. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of give it a little bit of a grunge flavor. Just give it kind of a brownish tinge. This is new. I've never really tried it this way, but we are trying. We are grunging. We are grunging away. Oops. Well, guess it was supposed to be that way. Hi, Dana. Michael says a crocodile for $40, but I have a 50% off coupon. So after you're off, I'm to buy. Oh, yay! You don't have to stick around, Laura. You can get it. I think I've got another moderator in here. If you want it, you go get it, girl. All right, now. bit. Alright, brown is down. The brown is down. Now we're going to move that over here. I'm going to dry this very quickly, not to set a lot of heat to it. That's not completely dry over there where the paint splooged out. But, yeah. Let's use some of this King's Gold. Almost looks like a yellow, but this is sort of like the grungy aspect. Y'all see it coming together? Y'all see the color on it? Here's what we have so far, guys. Let y'all see it up close. Okay, now it's going with the bronze. Don't need much of that. Just doing it going in, I'm going to highlight. Alright, now to put that bronze back in there. Told you we wouldn't need much of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost done. Believe it or not. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this green, and then we're going to go over top of it with a metallic to give it a more patina. Yes, you don't need to have all these fancy dyes and stuff. All you need is a little bit of paint and a little bit of imagination. And I will take a picture of this and post it in the group to show you guys what it looks like. It's turning out to look really flipping awesome. So if anybody is interested in steampunk, here you go. Better stay tuned for the auction on the 2nd of February if you want to purchase this. Each one is different because I don't have the same things over and over again, so this is a one of a kind. Alright, so we have that, and so we're now about to go in with a little bit of the metallic over top of that to give it the little bit of a shimmer. Not much though. Just to give it the appearance. Part's done, and one more coat and it's the gold and we will be done. It don't take long whenever you want to and we are done completely. And you have seen this canvas transform. What do you guys think. Honest opinions. They are very, very welcome. Anybody? Alrighty. Nobody's saying anything. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm so glad that you all were here with me today to witness me doing this really cool steampunk. Oh, hi, Sherry. I didn't even notice. You were in here. I do apologize. I thank you for everybody that came in and sat with me and crafted with me today. Hopefully I inspired at least one of you guys to get out there and craft and share your artwork. And if you are not a part of the Creative Jewels by Emily group, head over there to Facebook and send a request. Get in there. We would love to have you. Remember, guys, we are having an auction on February 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if you're interested, head over there on the 2nd of February at 5 o'clock. I believe that's all the announcements that I have, really. I will be away from the phone and out of service this weekend, so if you cannot get a hold of me, I'm out of phone service range. So yeah, so I'll look forward to seeing you guys on my next broadcast. As far as I know, there's nothing else that needs to be said unless I've forgotten something. If you all are coming back and seeing this on the replay, please leave me a nice, kind-hearted comment. Please, no negativity. I'd appreciate it. I love to read your all's comments, so please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what could have been added. Anything is helpful. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I love you all. Thank you for coming in, and God bless you, and I will see you on the next broadcast, guys. Bye.